River. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Miss Natalie Holt. I do all of the drama productions here on campus, whether it's strictly ALC, community theater, JBS, our radio productions that we do for Christmas, all of it. If it's theater, then you're going to see me behind it. This production is based on a true story. So how many of you, show of hands, had heard of Lizzie Borden before you heard about this play? Okay, so probably a lot of you have expectations. If you're into true crime, then you know a little bit about Lizzie Borden, because it's one of the most famous true crime stories in American history. This play, being a play, an adaptation of that story, does take some historical liberties, but in your program you will notice that there is a timeline that gives you some historical facts about what actually happened in Fall River. This play is meant to make you examine some evidence that maybe you're not aware of, and to really question, did the jury come out with the correct verdict? So it's got a little bit more of an ambiguous ending, but it's a fantastic show. I hope that each and every one of you is going to enjoy it. Everything you see here on the stage, all the tech that's going on up there in the booth, and of course the acting, we have students involved with every bit of that process. Big shout out to my Theater 460 and 461 classes who did most of the construction on this set. They have pitched in and really done a fantastic job. ALC students, if you've not taken Theater 460 or 461, you can get up to 6 credit hours. You can take it twice, and that counts as an elective. Or if you're a comm major or minor, then that counts towards your guide sheet. So maybe you'll come through my class at some point. Hope to see you. So we also, in addition to ALC students, we have some June Buchanan School students involved in this production, as well as faculty and staff members. We love getting everyone on campus involved with our productions. We're just one big happy theater family. And I think you'll see that that shows in this, because everyone has a really good time doing what they're doing on stage. And it makes a difference when you love what you're doing. So, a couple of housekeeping things. If you've not already, go ahead and silence your phones so they're not going off during the show. There will be a 15-minute intermission between Acts 1 and 2. The restrooms, most of you know this, but if you don't, they're located here on the first floor. So, like I said, there will be a 15-minute intermission. I'll let you know. It's when the lights will come back up like they are right now, but I usually just announce it just so we are all on the same page. Okay? So, I think that is everything that I need to go over. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy our production of Lizzie Borden of Fall River.
Elizabeth, were you listening?
I didn't mean to, Father, but your voice is so strong. Who was that man?
Not your concern.
Was it Mr. Sousa?
I already told you, Elizabeth, that it was a matter not of your concern.
I could hear you in my room. I was frightened.
Where's your sister?
Emma went to the train station to meet Aunt Vinny. She knows you don't like her, Father. Please try to make her welcome.
I do not need you, of all people, Elizabeth, to lecture me on manners. Why are you staring?
That coat. It's so heavy and the heat's so pressing.
You don't look well. Didn't you eat breakfast?
I can't eat mutton broth for breakfast. Besides, it looked to me as if it had turned. When we had it for supper last night, I thought it tasted
and
sour.
What if it did?
I heard Mrs. Borden up and moving about. Did it make her ill?
She had a stomach complaint, yes. I did too. I spent a bad night.
The mutton, I'm sure of it. Let me throw it out.
Have Bridget warm it again for my lunch. Waste not, want not, and I will remind you again, Elizabeth, not to refer to your mother as Mrs. Borden.
She's not my mother. She's your wife. My mother is dead.
Such a strange girl. So much spite in you.
Father.
What?
Father, I would like to have a party here at the house.
You know my opinions on frivolity, Elizabeth.
I have a position in Fall River.
Now don't give yourself airs, my girl.
Some college students from Boston will be in church this weekend. I'd like to invite them over to visit. You needn't worry about the expense. Emma and I will share in
My
that.
house is not a recreation
You're
hall.
being unreasonable, Father.
Perhaps when you have learned to refer to my wife as mother, we could potentially revisit the matter. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Father. It's so hot.
Would you like me to set out a pitcher of ice water, Miss Lizzie?
No, the more I drink, the thirstier I get.
You didn't have any breakfast. There's plenty left.
I was afraid there would be.
Your father does like mutton.
He wants you to heat up what's left for lunch.
I was hoping we could throw it out.
So was I.
It's all lumpy and there's a scum on top.
Serve it extra hot. My father's wife won't notice.
Never a scrap of food goes to waste in this house. Where I used to work, they had eggs for breakfast every morning. I could fix you some.
No, don't bother. Besides, it would only be used against me. If my father's wife saw me, she would only say I was too grand to eat what everyone else did.
It isn't as if your father can't afford to eat better.
My father and his wife don't understand that life can be enjoyed. He only has two diversions, making money and keeping it.
And that's a sore point with Mr. Sousa.
How do you mean?
Oh, you know how your father is. Never a day late when it comes to my pay. But with people from the other side of town, it's different. Says if you give them all their money at once, they'll spend it foolishly.
You mean foreign people. Father is always afraid they're going to do something he won't approve of. Was that who he was arguing with? Mr. Sousa?
I haven't seen Mr. Sousa this morning.
Weren't you in the kitchen?
When?
A few moments ago.
No, I just came in from the barn.
You didn't see anyone leave the house?
No,
From the back?
no, I didn't.
I don't know why I fool with jigsaw puzzles. I don't like them.
Oh, feeling better, Mrs. Borden.
Never mind how I'm feeling. It's probably your bad cooking that turned my stomach. Good morning, Elizabeth.
You've never complained of my cooking before.
It's never made me sick before.
I'll need your keys.
Why?
You've got a guest coming. Miss Emma is bringing her back from the station.
I forgot.
Not likely.
You better out the room. It's probably stuffy. Turn the mattress. Set out fresh sheets.
I know.
Don't open any of the other rooms. And when you're done, give me back the keys.
I always do, don't I?
I'm getting rid of her. Too much mouth. Let her go to Boston or Lawrence and swim the shoe factories. See how she likes that.
You won't find anyone that works as hard as she does for $3 a week.
She gets her meals.
Mutton broth.
I don't know why you remain in this house, Elizabeth. You hate it so.
It isn't this house I hate.
You have no reason to speak to me the way you
I'd
do.
prefer it if I had no reason to speak to you at all.
You make things so difficult for your father and yourself. I can't change your feelings to me, but I wish you would stop trying to turn your sister against me.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You know perfectly well what I mean. I won't put up with your ways much longer. I mean what I say, Elizabeth.
Not feeling well.
I spent a bad night. Don't concern yourself.
Hurry up, Aunt Vinny. I have to pay the driver.
I've already taken care of that. I better go upstairs and dress.
Yes, that would be a good idea. We wouldn't want Aunt Vinny thinking you were slovenly.
Lizzie is so pleased you're paying us a visit.
I'm pleased she's pleased.
She's here, Lizzie.
Aunt Vinny.
Hello, Lizzie, hello.
Are you tired?
Not in the least, but I will sit down. Place hasn't changed much.
Father likes it this way. If you try to put up a new picture or move a chair, it upsets him terribly.
Oh, Andrews is set in his ways as the everlasting hills of Zion. That reminds me, how's your Sunday school?
Oh, haven't you heard? The church fellowship has put Lizzie in charge of all the classes.
All?
I'm to supervise.
They must think a great deal of your abilities.
I do my best.
Oh, don't listen to her, Aunt Vinny. She's just being modest. You know how she is. Lizzie can do anything she puts her mind to.
In all fairness, I must say the Sunday school situation isn't all it might be. I think it's very important to keep the children's interest, to make Sunday school something to look forward to.
Oh, I remember when I was a little girl, I always had trouble staying awake during Sunday school. But then I didn't have a teacher like Lizzie Borden.
How long are you staying? A while, I hope.
I have some business matters to discuss with your father.
Oh,
That shouldn't take long, and then the three of us will have a nice visit. Where's Abby?
my father's wife will be down later. She isn't feeling well.
Sorry to hear that.
I think it's the heat.
I don't think Bridget was with us the last time you visited Aunt Vinny.
No, I believe it was a girl named Maggie.
Maggie went to Vermont. She's working in a cannery.
Bridget, this is my dear mother's sister, Mrs. Morris.
Welcome, ma'am. I just, turned your mattress.
Thank you, Bridget. I think I'll go wash up. Trains are so grimy.
There's your suitcase.
Thank you. I opened the windows, but there's not much fresh air upstairs.
I hate August. The heat always makes me feel as if there's something pressing on me that I can't throw off.
It's going to be such fun having Aunt Vinny with us.
I wonder what business she has with father.
Probably something about Mother's estate.
Yes, but what?
You're always so concerned about estates and wills and businesses. You and Father make a pair.
Watch out for the pennies, Emma, and the dollars will take care of themselves.
Did you ask him?
Who?
Father, of course. Did you ask him about the party?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said he'd think about it.
Oh, Lizzie, I'd never have dared ask. Father frightens me so.
You let me worry about father.
It would be such fun to have a party, and it won't cost him anything.
I explained that you and I would bear the expenses. Ready for your surprise.
Surprise.
I saw this in the jeweler's window. The gem in the center is your birthstone.
Oh, Lizzie, you were so good and kind. I think you're the most thoughtful person I've ever known.
Go on, take it.
I'll wear it at the party.
You should go see if Aunt Vinny's comfortable. I wish we had a garden of our own. If only our father's wife didn't think fresh flowers a foolishness. Run along, see to Aunt Vinny.
Sousa.
Come in, Mr. Sousa. It's quite all right.
Your father said he wanted the roof on the barn patched up.
My father isn't here right now. He'll be back for lunch.
I don't think I can start till next week. Mrs. Churchill has some dead trees she wants me to chop down. That's some hard work. It takes a couple of days.
You can discuss that with my father.
You've got a dead one out back that ought to come down too.
I'm sure if the price is right, he'll be agreeable.
I got a new one that'll do just the trick.
Knew what?
Let me get it for you. It's nice, isn't it?
Wait, there's more. We face the future fortified only with the lessons we have learned from the past. It is today that we must create the world of the future, in the very real sense. I derive a great deal of strength from the writings of Miss Anthony. She is a true pioneer.
What do you think of women's rights, Aunt Vinny? Aunt Vinny!
No mutton broth.
What do you think of women's rights?
Oh, I've not really given it much thought.
That's the problem. If women don't give the matter much thought, we can hardly expect men to do so.
Your niece has been an inspiration to us all, Mrs. Morris. But that isn't to say there haven't been some criticisms.
There are always those who wish to hold back progress. I agree wholeheartedly with the aims of the women's suffrage movement. Like Susan B. Anthony, I too think the American woman is close to being considered equal under the laws of our land.
She isn't now.
Surely not, Bridget. You ask the same questions every time we discuss this topic.
It's difficult to understand. What good's a vote to me?
Well, there's more to it than that. Surely you have aspirations.
I have.
What are they?
I would like to get another 50 cents a week.
I'm afraid you and Miss Anthony have a rough road ahead.
The way I look at it, another 50 cents is as good as a vote any day.
My aunt is quite right. You're hopeless.
I suspect I am.
I had expected you to be done with the seminar by now, Elizabeth.
We're almost finished, Father.
I'll finish up in the kitchen.
It was especially interesting tonight. You should join us one evening, Mrs. Borden.
Emma, if you and your sister stay up late, make sure you lock all the doors.
I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Why, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Imagine.
I must be on my way now. It really is a shame that Reverend Mr. Jubb couldn't make it.
Reverend Jubb, I wasn't aware you shared my daughter's enthusiasm for women's suffrage.
Lizzie is a persuasive speaker.
Oh, don't tell me she's persuaded you.
She set me to thinking.
I credited you with more sense, Vinny.
No need to be rude, Andrew. Lizzie's quite right. Women don't share equally in our
And
society.
why should they? They're protected, provided for, sheltered.
Yes, at the insistence of men.
Stuff and nonsense. I would hope you don't teach this rubbish to your Sunday school
I
class.
am a God-fearing woman, Father. I would never preach anything I didn't see was good and right for all.
I'm glad to hear it.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Morris.
I do hope we'll see more of each other, my dear.
So do I.
Good night, Alice.
I'll see you tomorrow, Emma. Don't forget our little shopping trip.
She won't.
Good evening, Mr. Borden.
Alice.
Oh, it's Reverend Jubb.
I'm sorry for being late. I had to visit the hospital and the forest through. The time had flown away. Oh, good evening, Mr. Borden.
Reverend Jubb.
Would you like something hot to drink, Father?
Yes, I would. But I'll have Bridget fetch it for me. That is what she's paid for.
Have I come at a bad time?
You should be used to Father and his ways by now. He doesn't mean anything by his curtness.
Well, I'll be on my way now.
I'll walk you to the corner.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Mrs. Morris, Lizzie's aunt.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I thought you two had met.
Do sit down.
Thank you. How'd the seminar go?
Mrs. Churchill didn't show up.
I was afraid you wouldn't.
Oh?
I believe I'll have some hot milk. Helps me sleep.
Don't let us run you off.
I'll only be in the kitchen. Mr. Judd, may I get something for you?
No, thank you. You're very kind.
You're acting rather mysterious. What's the trouble?
It's Mrs. Churchill.
What about her?
I'm afraid she's behaving badly.
How do you mean?
Well, you know that she's taught the senior Sunday school class for many years.
I'm not likely to forget it. She reminds me of that fact every chance she gets.
Yes. You see, the thing is, how should I say it?
Oh. Poor Aaron, what a task you have trying to keep everyone in the fellowship happy. I think I know what you're trying to say. Mrs. Churchill is upset she was an appointed supervisor. That's it, isn't it?
I might as well get to the heart of any problem.
I'm not exactly a diplomat, am I?
I wouldn't say that. I've never doubted your abilities. You're clever, dependable, intelligent.
These are the virtues, I presume, that make me qualified to supervise?
Absolutely.
Mrs. Churchill doesn't see it that way, and she's making things rather unpleasant for you.
Exactly.
I'll see what I can do to unruffle her feathers. It's difficult enough having her for a neighbor. I don't want her for an adversary.
You seem to have solved my problem with a minimum of effort. As usual, Miss Borden.
Leave Mrs. Churchill to me, Mr. Jubb.
Now, don't think me rude, but I must get going. I promised to visit the jail. Seems there's need of a clergyman there as well as at the hospital.
I'll walk part of the way with you.
I'd like that.
Anthony!
Yes?
Mr. Jubb is leaving. I'm going to walk him to the corner.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Reverend Judd.
Will you be staying long in Fall River?
That depends. I'll be back shortly.
Good night, Mrs. Morris.
Good night, Reverend Judd.
Put in just a dash of cinnamon.
Thank you, Bridget. Looks good.
It's nice and hot, and that's the main thing. Miss Lizzie's gone out?
With Reverend Judd.
He didn't stay long now, did he?
I believe he wanted to spend some time alone with my niece.
Well, I'll be up in my room if you need anything. Mr. Borden will make sure all the doors are locked.
He certainly worries about locking up, doesn't he?
Every door in this house has a lock and key.
What's he afraid of?
There have been robberies in the neighborhood.
None here, I trust.
Someone got into the barn and stole a harness.
Didn't anyone see anything?
Happened early this morning, before anyone was up. Good night, Mrs. Morris.
Good night, Bridget.
Mr. Reverend Jubb gone.
You didn't exactly make him feel welcome, Andrew.
If he wants to come by my house, let him come at a reasonable hour.
9 o'clock in the evening isn't exactly the hour before
It
dawn.
might as well be. You shouldn't encourage Elizabeth and her wild ideas.
From the little I saw, he seemed quite taken with your daughter.
Elizabeth can be quite charming when she chooses. Where are they?
gone for a walk. Lizzie said she'd be back shortly.
I'll wait up on them.
There's no need. She's a young woman capable of taking care of things.
I prefer to wait until everyone's in.
So you can lock up.
Yes.
You know, you haven't changed much over the years. You never were what some people might term a trusting man.
Why are you here?
A visit?
And that's all.
There's no deceiving you, is there?
Say what you have to say.
Andrew, when my sister was dying, she made it clear that the property in New Hampshire should come to me. I've never pressed the point before. Until now, I've never felt the need.
Not legal, as you know, unless it's in black and white.
We both heard her say it, and you promised to honor her wish.
She was a dying woman.
We know that. She knew it too. What of it?
So what you're saying... No. What you're saying is you want to hold me to the wishes of a dying woman who didn't even know what she was saying half of the time. Is that right?
I've suffered some setbacks. Truth of the matter is, I'm penniless.
You should learn to live frugally.
Not all of us can live the way you do, Andrew. It takes talent to be a successful miser. Forgive me. I should not have said that.
It's the sort of thing I would expect from Elizabeth. You and her share much in common.
I would like for you to deed me the New Hampshire farm.
You have
I
no...
would like for you to honor my sister's
You
wish.
have no claim on the farm.
Legally, perhaps not, but morally, most assuredly so.
And then why have you waited all this time?
Hoping that you would give it to me without my having to ask. Coming to you like this, it's humiliating. I haven't needed the help before now, so I haven't pressed the issue before now.
I will give you a small sum.
I have no wish to sell the property.
The property is not yours to sell, Vinny. It is mine by right, which is the only right that matters.
You can't believe that.
It's more important that you believe it, Vinny. And there's also a certain nuisance value to your claim. And with the money I give you, I trust that even that will cease.
Nuisance value?
I shall, of course, also require you to sign a document relieving me of any and all financial responsibility towards you.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Be careful, Vinny. I'm a businessman. I have no time for sentimentality. What I propose is fair and just.
I can't believe what my sister ever saw in you.
That is not of your concern.
You know, you were never this cruel before. Never so grasping. Never so selfish. I always thought you were a man without much heart. But to deny your dead wife's wish, it's cruel and it's wicked. And don't think I don't know who's made you that way. Abby, she's done it. She's told you to hold on to every bit and piece of land. Hasn't she?
I've never seen you like this, Vinny. I don't understand you at all.
I want you to honor my sister's wish. I want you to give me the New Hampshire property.
Nighttime is as hot as daytime in Fall River, not a hint of a breeze.
We will discuss this later.
Something's the matter.
Family business. Don't concern yourself.
I'm family, aren't I?
And why worry your pretty little head with business complaints?
Father, you play right into Lizzie's hands. It isn't any wonder she fights for women's rights when you supply wood for the fires.
You are quite fond of your sister, aren't you, Emma?
I think Lizzie the most remarkable woman I've ever known. Maybe that's because after Mother died, she was the only person I could trust and love. I guess I've always put Lizzie on the role of a mother on a pedestal.
But you have a mother again. Abby.
I wish we could all be happy together. I wish you and Lizzie didn't quarrel so much.
You're a good daughter, Emma. Off to bed.
You see, you treat me like a child and you don't even know it.
You'll always be a child to me, Emma.
Father, you can be so kind at times.
Poor Aaron, he has such a good heart. People take advantage.
You have a good heart too, Elizabeth. You should be careful people don't take advantage of you.
I'll try to see that doesn't happen.
Are you sure I can't get you anything from the kitchen? There's Johnny.
No, I've had quite enough of Brutus cooking for 1 week. Hence why your mother and I ate out this evening. What would you two say if I said that I was planning on selling this house?
Selling it?
Mm-hmm.
Emma would disapprove, but I wish we could get rid of it. I've always hated it.
Where would we move?
Haven't the faintest idea, simply a passing thought.
Father, there are some beautiful houses on the hill above the harbor. Let me show them to you. They even have indoor plumbing. I hate the outhouse.
Indoor plumbing is a newfangled, expensive, unnecessary.
Some of us are better suited to the farmyard than others.
That's enough.
We were having such a pleasant time until you came downstairs.
I live here too, Elizabeth. I try not to get in your way. Why must you dislike me so?
It's not easy for a man living in a house of women.
Did you lock up?
I will tend to it later.
Go around and see to the barn doors. We don't want to lose another harness.
Father, thank you for letting Lizzie and me have our party.
What?
Why doesn't Father stand up to that peasant? I think he's weary of arguing. How could he marry such a woman after Mother? She's petty, dull, and stupid.
I've never known anyone who gets so much pleasure being so unpleasant.
Remember your promise. You will never call her
Lizzie,
mother.
please.
You will never call her mother.
I never have I?
Why must you badger Emma? Let her alone.
Aunt Penny!
Oh, you've been crying.
I don't mean to. Please forgive me.
What's wrong?
Sit here, dear.
I asked your father to help me. I asked for the New Hampshire farm.
The one Mother wanted you to have.
Yes, and he refused.
But that was Mother's dying wish.
I don't know what I'm going to do. The dividends from the stocks have dwindled down from nothing.
Oh, why didn't you come to Emma and me?
We have some money our mother left us, our trust funds.
I could live on the farm. I could rent out the land. And then I wouldn't have to depend on charity.
You say Father refused.
Yes,
But why would he turn his back on Mother's wish?
there's your answer. Look, there she did, and she's turned him against me.
Sousa!
You may come in, Sousa.
It's hot out there, Mr. Borden.
Yes, it is. Well, what is it?
I, chopped down that dead tree.
Good.
Mr. Borden, sir,
Yes, Sousa.
I was wondering, Mr. Borden, sir, could I maybe have my money?
Sousa, you know that if I give you people your money all at once, you'll just spend it foolishly.
I did the work fast and I did a good job.
As you should. A good workman is worth his hire, always remember that.
Then can I have my money?
There you are.
Where's the rest of it?
Each week I will give you a small sum. That way you'll be protected from yourself.
You owe me from last month, too.
You people have no understanding of business. I will pay you, Sousa, in a fair and businesslike fashion. Be sensible. It's for your own good.
I do not wish to be treated like a child, Mr. Borden.
Don't you take that tone with me, Sousa.
I want my money now.
I will give you your money. When I decide you deserve it. Get out!
Do not talk to me as if I were a dog.
I'll have the police after you.
Police.
And you know what the police do to people like you when there's a complaint. No, Sousa. The back door.
No, Borden. The front door.
Mr. Sousa, watch what you're doing. Did you see that, Mr. Borden?
I'm so terribly sorry, Miss Churchill. I do suspect you've been drinking. You know how these foreigners are. Please, take a seat.
Don't say to cross the street anymore.
I will deal with Sousa in my own way. You won't work in this part of town again.
Stifling in the barn?
Oh, and what were you doing in the barn?
I want to go fishing. I was looking for a sinker. Good morning, Mrs. Churchill.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
You must want to discuss church matters. If you'll excuse me, Mrs. Churchill.
Of course.
I apologize again for Sousa.
It's already forgotten.
What about Mr. Sousa?
He almost knocked me down.
Doesn't sound like him. He's usually so quiet in everything he does.
I'm not making it up.
I'm sure you're not. May I offer you a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
Tea?
Nothing.
I've been meaning to pay you a visit for quite some time.
I realize your time is valuable, and I do live so far away. I mean, it would be such a great distance for you to travel across the street.
I've been so busy.
Not too busy to plan a day fishing.
What did you want to talk about?
You know perfectly well.
Well, who?
You know that I have been over at the Sunday school department for many years. I was interested in teaching long before you took an interest in it. The fellowship owes me something. I deserve the position that you've taken from me.
I haven't taken anything. I was offered the position. I accepted.
I realize I don't contribute as heavily to the church as you do. I'm not wealthy, nor am I. You're not exactly penniless.
Are you suggesting I bought the post?
Well, I'm not as clever as you, and I can't twist people around my finger. You've got a champion in the Reverend Mr. Judd.
What you've just suggested is both inaccurate and insulting.
I should be in charge of the Sunday school department.
Well, you're not. I am. What do you suggest I do about that?
Resign.
You can't be serious.
I am.
I see. I'll be just as candid with you then. I believe I was appointed supervisor because for quite some time the results in the class have been less than admirable. I've seen your methods, and frankly, I consider you a poor teacher.
How dare you?
And not only will I keep my new post, but I shall do everything in my power to convince Mr. Judd to retire you to a less taxing position within the fellowship.
You will take away the one thing that matters to me.
I only care about the children, not for you. I know your feelings towards me. We could never work together.
Oh, well, if I don't have my teaching, what will I do?
Have you considered becoming a Quaker?
Oh,
Well, Mrs. Churchill, didn't know you was here.
What's the matter with her?
She's thinking of becoming a Quaker.
A Quaker? Why are you laughing?
It must be the heat. I can feel it baking my brain.
I will be off now, Abby.
Did you tell her?
Later.
Tell me what?
It's not important.
Tell her, Andrew.
Elizabeth, your mother and I.
She's not my mother.
Your mother and I think it would be best if you.
If I what, Father?
If
you live somewhere else.
Abigail.
You live somewhere else.
Well, you're not happy here.
Live somewhere else?
Never a kind word from you. You've turned Emma against me.
I was born in this house. My mother lived and died in this house.
Elizabeth, it is pointless to argue. You make your own money now. You have no reason to rely on me.
No!
Elizabeth, it has to be.
No!
Elizabeth, be reasonable.
Ah!
Are you satisfied now, Abby?
I won't be satisfied till I can call this house my own. You've been a good father to her, Andrew. If she can't see that, more's the pity for Elizabeth Borden.
Well, where are you going?
To send the other one on her way. That one's up to no good.
when the hens rule the roost. Elizabeth, come back. Be reasonable. We can work this out. Elizabeth? Elizabeth, can you hear me? Elizabeth!
Oh, you still at home, Father?
Huh?
I thought you'd be at the bank by now.
I've been preoccupied as of late. Where are you going?
Oh, Alice and I are going shopping. Maybe I'll find something extra special and buy it for you.
That would be quite thoughtful of you, Emma. Do say hello to Alice for me.
I will. Father, are you all right? You seem preoccupied.
Yes, I'm quite fine.
Awfully hot, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I'll be back in time for lunch.
Andrew, I'll be leaving now.
There's no need for that.
You've made the need.
Well, won't you take the offer that I gave you?
I am not one to be grateful for small favors.
Small favor. Well, aren't you going to say goodbye to the girls?
They're not girls, they're women.
Lord
I'll
save
write
me.
to my nieces. Less awkward that way.
That's fine. I'll pull out the buggy and I'll drive you to the station.
No need.
No need. Do you understand what you're...
Do you believe in the Almighty?
What a strange question. Of course I do. I always have. I always shall.
Then you should be prepared to be punished. Good day,
Vinny,
Andrew.
be reasonable. Take my offer. Vinny!
Where's Aunt Vinny
Oh,
going?
there you are. Where were you?
Outside.
And you didn't hear me
no,
yelling
you
for you.
didn't answer my question. Where's Aunt Vinny going?
She's leaving Fall River.
When?
Now.
Without saying goodbye.
She's angry with me. She said she'd write you girls.
More of your wife's doing?
Abby does have a point. You've never given her a chance.
I'll go to the train to meet Aunt Vinny.
Fine. Do as you please. I'm all out of patience with all of you. Tasteless. Just like everything else in this house. Abby, can you come down here, please? Abby? Abby! Bridget? Bridget, is that you? Abby! Abby, answer me! Who's there? Who's out there? Whoever's out there, answer me!
Hello? Can I help you? Hello? Father, who is that man running from the yard? Father? I didn't see her anywhere, Father. Did Aunt Vinny say which train she was taking? Father?
I forgot my keys to the back. Sorry, Miss Lizzie. This heat is awful, isn't it?
You look so pale. I'll put these in the kitchen. You go upstairs and get some rest.
I shouldn't walk in the morning sun. It always makes me feverish.
Go along. It will do you some good.
Miss Lizzie, come quick, Miss Ivy. She's
Father.
There's blood on your hands!
Someone's murdered Father.
Are you a snake, Patrolman Harrington? Snakes hiss. Men do not.
I just didn't want to come in and Miss Borden was about.
She's up in her room. Anyway, you come and go as you please, don't you?
Such a fine young lady she is, Miss Borden. How could anyone think she would do such a thing?
People have wicked minds.
I admire the way she kept her calm.
The doctor gives her medicine, and that helps.
Mind helping me to a cup of coffee?
Pot's on the stove.
I like company.
Bridget, who are you talking with?
It's Patrolman Harrington.
I imagine this past month has been dull duty for you, Mr. Harrington.
Not at all, miss.
Lots of curious people on the sidewalk this morning.
Only a few.
I can't imagine why. Nothing to see here but the outside of this house, number 92 2nd Street, Fall River, Massachusetts.
I suspect they're hoping to catch a glimpse of you.
Why?
Curiosity.
Not that. They think I murdered my father and his wife. They want to tell their grandchildren they once saw a famous axe murderess. Never mind if she's innocent.
Now, Miss Lizzie, it's wrong of you to think and talk that way. They'll catch whoever done it.
When?
Soon, Miss Borden. Soon.
It would be comforting if I could believe that.
I'll go outside and see that they don't come into the yard.
Are you going to have breakfast? No. You eat so poorly.
Not surprising, is it?
It's good. We've got police about. Those first days, when the mob gathered outside, I was frightened out of my skin.
So was I. Terrified would be more like it. Go see who it is.
Are you up to seeing anyone?
I'm fine.
It's Mr. Jennings.
Come in, Mr. Jennings.
You've brought good news, haven't you, Mr. Jennings?
All in good time, all in good time.
Go along, Bridget.
Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
Feeling better today?
One day is like another.
You've seen the latest papers.
I haven't seen the newspapers in over a week. Half seem to think I'm guilty of sin. The others see me as a victim of circumstances.
Well, you're quite the celebrity, Miss Borden.
I only wish to be left alone.
Well, we must be prepared
For what?
in case the tide should turn against us.
Is that likely?
Well, we must consider the possibility.
Mr. Jennings, don't find me ungrateful, but I find your services premature. You're here because the Reverend Mr. Jubb feels I need legal assistance.
He is quite right.
I understood his concern. It is common knowledge that my father and his wife were not on the best terms with me, nor I with them. Therefore, the common presumption is that I murdered them. In rage, in revenge, in cold blood.
Assumption is not a proof of guilt, Miss Borden. If you are
Don't
charged,
be absurd.
if you are charged, the prosecution will bring up a far more damaging motive than which you have suggested.
Oh?
Your father was a wealthy man.
My sister and I are independent. We have money from a trust fund set up by my mother.
Your father's estate is valued at close to $500,000. His will states it is to be divided into 3 equal parts, a wife and 2 daughters. Since Abby Borden is deceased, her share falls directly to you and your sister Emma. You're the 2 wealthiest women in Fall River. If you are charged, the burden of proof of innocence will be on you and me as your legal counsel.
You think it will come to that?
I can only repeat that I think we should be prepared. Now, in your deposition to the city marshal, you state you saw a man running from the backyard before you discovered your father's body.
Yes, I called out to him, but he just kept running.
Did anyone else see this man?
How many times must I go over this?
As many times as I think necessary. These are the same questions the prosecution will present.
Mrs. Churchill was sitting on her front porch. She must have seen him.
She says not.
She's lying.
Now, why would she lie? Miss Borden? Why would Miss Churchill lie about a thing like that?
I don't know.
Let that pass for the time being. Let's go over this one more time. You came to the house. Bridget Sullivan, your hired girl, entered through the front door.
She forgot her key to the back.
You suggested she take a nap,
I took the carton of groceries from her.
went into the kitchen,
That's when I found Father.
and then you stooped down to examine the body.
That's how I got blood on my hands.
Okay. Okay, if worse comes to worse, her strongest point will be that there was no blood on your dress.
Is that important?
My dear Miss Borden, one could hardly murder 2 people with an axe brutally without some blood splashing onto the killer's garments.
Axe? How do they know it was an axe?
They don't. It could be any hard-edged weapon, side of a shovel, an iron, almost anything. Whatever the weapon, they haven't found it.
Yes, but you said axe.
That is because Mr. Souza said he left an axe in the backyard after chopping down a dead tree. The axe has not been found.
I thought I heard you, Mr. Jennings.
I'm glad you're here. Would you sit down, Miss Emma?
You're not going to bother her.
It's all right, Lizzie. I want to help.
You swore you heard an argument early the morning of the murders.
I did.
Your father was arguing with some man.
Yes, the man sounded terribly angry.
But you couldn't identify that man as Sousa.
I'm sure it wasn't Mr. Sousa.
How can you be so positive?
I think I'm able to recognize the sound of Mr. Sousa's voice.
Father was always arguing with someone. He had a morbid fear of foreigners.
You mentioned that repeatedly.
To Father, anyone south of Fall River was a foreigner.
If we could just find that man, we might be able to end this ugly business immediately. However, they have received your aunt's statement from New York.
Poor Aunt Benny. She would have to fall and break her hip just when we need her. I really should go to her.
Your place is here, Miss Borden.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Let's see. Your aunt's statement confirms that your father was alive when she left this house.
Why not? It's true.
We must convince the jury that what you say is true.
Ah, yes, the jury. 12 men. Also a male judge, a male prosecutor.
And a male defense lawyer.
I'm at the mercy of men, it would seem.
I must warn you against that sort of talk, Miss Borden. It can only do you harm. I shall be on my way. Let me caution you about speaking to the reporters. They'll twist what you say.
I'll see that she doesn't meet them.
Very well. Good day, ladies. I'll show myself out.
Good day, Mr. Jennings. Would you like me to get your medicine? The doctor says you can take it whenever you'd like.
The doctor's a quack. Thinks by doping me foolish, I'll sit quietly and behave?
It might help.
I'd rather stay alert and feel pain. At least when I feel pain, I know I'm alive. Oh, Emma, you've been such a source of comfort. I don't think I would have been able to do it without you.
Trust in Providence.
Lizzie, I've got some wonderful news.
They found the man.
Well, no, not that.
What then?
The fellowship has passed a motion of support. We reaffirm our faith in you.
Yes, that is good news. I wish I were more myself. Thoughts are racing in my head. Is it any wonder? Please convey my appreciation to the fellowship elders.
I thought that you could have done something so horrible. It's unthinkable.
You've all been so kind. I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you.
I'm giving an interview to the press later, but I had to come tell you about the elders' decision.
Yes, that is good news, Aaron. I thank you again.
Don't despair. We're all praying for you.
You worked so hard to get that motion passed.
Aaron is a friend, a true friend. I'm so grateful to have so many like you, Alice. Excuse me, I'm going upstairs for a moment.
Poor thing. She's exhausted.
It's all the town is talking about, the murders. Even the New York papers are full of it. There was rumor they were going to charge Mr. Sousa.
Because he quarreled with Father.
Yes.
In that case, they'd have to arrest half the workmen in Fall River. Father fought with them all.
Well,
usually
Mrs.
over money.
Sorry. Well, Mrs. Churchill hasn't been much help. She's been spreading all sorts of gossip.
I'm not surprised.
She says if they take Lizzie to trial, she'd buy her way out of it.
That's contemptible.
I'm afraid there are a lot of people who do not like the Borden name.
Father and Abby weren't exactly likable people, and Lizzie has offended so many with her manner. People that don't understand her.
If only she could get away for arrest.
I suggested that, but the city marshal forbids it.
What kind of justice is that? Lizzie hasn't been charged with anything, and yet they treat her like a common criminal.
I don't think they want anything to do with the case. Fall River has never accused a woman of murder in all its history.
What have you got there?
An old dress. I've spilled ink on it and I can't get the stains out.
She says she doesn't take the medicine that the doctor gives her, but she does. It makes her muddled.
Was that the dress that Lizzie wore on the day of the murders?
I didn't notice.
I'm sure it's the same dress.
What if it was?
I don't think she should take out any stains.
Oh, Alice, that can't be the same dress. Lizzie! Lizzie!
Why are you shouting?
That dress, it wasn't the same one you wore on the day of the murders.
Yes, I've never liked it and the ink's ruined it.
Where have you put it?
I'm burning it in
Lizzie,
the
you
stove.
didn't!
What's wrong?
Lizzie, did the patrolman see you put the dress into the stove?
Yes, he was standing right outside the screen door.
What have you done?
What's the matter?
I couldn't pull it out. It's smothered in the flame.
Why? Is my dress so important?
Lizzie, don't you
I'm
know?
so confused.
Mr. Jennings stressed it not more than a few minutes ago. He said your strongest defense is that you have left no blood splatters on her dress.
And you've destroyed that defense. Lizzie, what could you have been thinking of?
What have I done? Yes, what have you done?
They'll find the man you heard arguing with Father. They've got to.
The city marshal's coming up to the house. There's a crowd following him.
I'm sure it's something routine.
More questions, perhaps? I'm sick of questions.
The city marshal, Miss Borden.
Ladies, good of you to drop by, Marshal. This isn't a social call. I didn't think it was.
You found the man that Lizzie saw running from the house?
No.
Question Miss Churchill. Ask her why she's lying.
She claims she saw no one running from the yard.
What does it matter? What does any of it matter?
I didn't mean to upset you, Miss Borden.
I'm sure you didn't. Forgive me. I've been under such a strain.
Is it any wonder?
You must understand this is a most peculiar case. You see, the killer had to be familiar with the house.
Why?
You were nearby, your hired girl was about to return, and your aunt had just left the premises. The house wasn't exactly deserted. Someone had to strike down your
She
mother.
wasn't my mother. She was my father's wife.
Strike her down without making a sound. The same with your father, then escape without being seen.
I saw him.
All this in broad daylight, time to the second. No margin for error.
Am I the prime suspect?
I wish it didn't point in that direction.
I want to know the truth.
Well, Miss Borden, yes, you are the prime suspect.
Oh no.
But the man I heard arguing with Father, I heard him so clearly.
We will continue our search. You see, it isn't a question of the actual killings alone.
I don't understand.
The autopsy. The findings were brought upon the grand jury. There were some traces of arsenic poisoning.
Arsenic?
Not enough to kill unless given in sufficient doses over a prolonged period.
You're saying someone tried to poison the Borden?
A woman visited the pharmacy about 2 months ago. The pharmacist remembers she made a fuss about signing the register.
What woman?
I bought the arsenic for tree rats. They infest the barn.
That's right. They're all over the barn. I hate to go in there. You mustn't take Miss Lizzie. You,
Bridget, am I to go with you?
Yes.
I am innocent, Marshal.
I'll come with you.
I'm afraid that's not allowed. Harrington?
I feel like Marie Antoinette walking to the guillotine. Sorry, the joke was in poor taste, wasn't it?
Miss Emma's in the kitchen. I'll let her know you're here. What's your name again?
Robsart, Amy Robsart. I'm with the New York Sun.
I should have remembered. Make yourself at home.
Miss Robsart, my hands are sticky. I've been baking. Won't you sit down?
Thank you. I was afraid you wouldn't see me today.
You've been most sympathetic to my sister, and I appreciate that.
I believe it's a question of empathy. I know of your sister's works in the women's rights movement.
One of Lizzie's favorite causes.
I'm quite active in the movement myself. Did you know that?
No.
I feel it's very important that we all stick together.
Yes.
All the attention really has flowed to your sister.
I don't feel as if I've been ignored.
That's not what I meant. What I meant was I would like to hear what you have to say.
You mean about the murders?
I'm sure you'll agree that the police investigation was sloppy. Even the Boston papers admit that.
I wouldn't know if the investigation was sloppy or not.
Whoever murdered your father and stepmother had ample time to do away with evidence, and heaven knows what else.
That's what people are saying.
That could work in Lizzie's favor. She has many friends.
Many enemies, too.
Why is it you suppose the authorities dared arrest your sister? I mean, considering the lack of hard evidence, her social position here in Fall River.
I believe I can answer that.
Please do.
Now, you must understand that what I say is only a theory of my own.
Go on.
I believe that the police had to find a suspect in order to save face. After all, this is one of the most, how shall I put it, spectacular cases they ever had, and if they didn't come up with something, they would look foolish.
Are you saying your sister was chosen because she was available?
I'm not sure I would put it quite that way. However, I do believe that the police made an assumption and did everything in their power to make the facts fit.
May I quote you?
If you wish.
So you and your sister were close, very close.
Yes.
Your mother died when you were quite young.
Yes, Lizzie brought me up.
You admired her?
Yes, there wasn't anything Lizzie couldn't do once she put her mind to it. If I was ill, she played nurse. If I was lonely, she took the loneliness away with companionship. Ever since I can remember, Lizzie has always been there.
You both share handsomely in your father's will.
I wish I never heard of it. If there wasn't a will, then the police wouldn't have the one motive they can understand: murder for profit.
Is it true you and your sister took your meals separately from your father and stepmother?
We never ate at the table with my stepmother.
By choice.
That was the way Lizzie wanted it.
You didn't dispute the point.
No.
Did you hear that the YWCA has established a fund to aid in your sister's defense?
Yes, so many have been so kind.
Men hate admitting when they're wrong.
The police have had things pretty much their own way. However, they have been thoughtful. They've let me take some of Lizzie's personal things, like her dressing screen and a vanity.
You make it sound as if she were an actress preparing for a role. What will you do if the jury finds your sister
Guilty?
innocent?
Oh, well, thank heaven.
Will you remain here in Fall River?
I haven't given much thought to each day and what it brings.
I must speak with you, Emma.
I didn't hear you knock, Miss Churchill.
Now.
Perhaps a time later in the day would be better?
Can't you see I'm busy, Miss Churchill?
I'm not leaving.
You
Perhaps
have
another
already...
time would be better.
Yes, you've already been more than helpful. Thank you again, Miss Borden.
You are not welcome in this house, Miss Churchill.
People are turning away from me in the street. They think I'm deliberately lying about not seeing a man running from your yard. Emma, you've known me for a long time. Do you think I would make up something as serious as this?
I know you hate my sister.
I don't hate her. I admit Lizzie and I didn't get along. I admit that we had harsh words. And I admit that I was upset over her new position at the fellowship.
A position you wanted.
I admit that too, but that has nothing to do with the murders. I saw no one. I'm being punished for what I didn't see.
Why don't you tell the truth?
I am telling the truth.
Why don't you tell me you hate my sister so much that you'd do anything to see her hurt, punished?
All right, I do hate her. I hate her. There. You've heard me say it. Odd.
What?
Seeing you standing there with your back so straight, so smug. You remind me of your sister.
People change.
Well, I hate Lizzie, but I'm not lying. I swear to you, I saw nothing.
Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Emma, I have to live in this town. I have nowhere else to go. I'm the one being treated as an outcast.
What can I do about that?
Well, if you would only speak to me in public, then people would see that you're not against me. Or if you would say something in favor of me to your friends, then they wouldn't treat me so. I can't go on living with these accusing stares. Emma, will you help me?
Impossible.
Emma, I'm not asking. I'm not begging, I'm asking.
You'd have it all your own way, wouldn't you, Miss Churchill? Lizzie would be gone. You'd have your revenge, and most likely the position in the fellowship you've always wanted. It would be the frosting on your cake.
It wouldn't be like that at all.
Wouldn't it? I'm not fooled by you, Miss Churchill. I know how strong your hate is. Carlotta's here. She brought fresh eggs. Shall I buy some? Mrs. Churchill is leaving.
Yes, Emma, you've changed. You've become cold and hard.
Don't come back.
You needn't worry about that.
I don't want her in this house ever again. Do you understand, Bridget?
Yes. Miss Emma,
Yes, Bridget.
some people say it's not going well with your sister.
Some people will say anything.
What they found with the toe
Autopsy.
the traces of arsenic. That's damaging evidence, isn't it?
It's one of the prosecution's strongest points, that and Lizzie burning the dress.
What I mean is, if they hadn't found those arsenic traces, it wouldn't look so bad for Miss Lizzie, would it?
What are you driving at, Bridget? You haven't been yourself for weeks.
I don't want anything to happen to Miss Lizzie because of me. She's always been my friend. I didn't know they'd be murdered. I didn't know it would come to this. You have to believe me, Miss Emma.
What are you saying, Bridget?
I put the arsenic in the food, not Miss Lizzie.
Bridget!
I
police. Why?
I was afraid they'd think that I did the killing.
You did a terrible thing, Bridget.
Oh no. Oh no.
We can't worry about that now.
What am I going to do?
You're going to go to the police and tell them exactly what you told me.
I can't. They'll think that I did
If
it.
you don't, they'll hang my sister.
No.
Do as I tell you, Bridget.
They'll put me in prison.
I will see that they don't.
You don't hate me, Miss Emma?
Never mind about that. You go to the police and I will go see Lizzie.
Yes. Yes, I'm going.
Gotta be careful how I break the news to Lizzie.
I put the eggs on the table.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Sousa. I forgot that you were waiting.
Too tired to do with poison.
Listening at the door.
I heard.
She was only trying to make them ill. A stupid, childish prank. You better keep quiet about what you heard.
Why do you buy things for me?
What do you mean?
You buy eggs for me when you have chickens in the barn. You let me take your laundry and Bridget can do it.
If you'd rather not have my business, I suppose I could take it elsewhere. I just assumed with all the trouble you and your husband had had, it would be the neighborly thing to do.
We're not neighbors. We live on the other side of the track.
Foreigners. No one wants to help us.
That's not true.
Do you know what saves his neck? You. Other people say it was Sousa. Sousa. But you say the man you are arguing with your father was not Sousa. You saved his life, Miss Emma.
All I did was tell the truth.
Did you? You know what the little children sing. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done,
She gave her father 41.
I warn you, Miss Emma,
Warn me?
I think you wait, and then change your story.
Why would I do that?
Because people in this town don't want your sister in it. You stick together. She's one of you. They'll grab at anything that helps you for innocent.
You resent that?
I've watched you carefully, Miss Emma. You've become so quiet. You can even say a line from that song your children sing and not choke.
That doesn't mean I don't loathe it.
Like a cat, that's you. When it looks as if there's no escape for your sister, you'll change your story. Everyone involved will be great. After that, they'll come for my husband.
Why would I wait so long to change my story?
Because you're clever. People believed it was your sister. At first. Now they're not so sure. They'd like to blame someone else.
You think I'll hand them your husband?
Yes.
Get out.
You know something else I think?
Get out, I say.
I think you know things you haven't told me.
Get out!
Why did you do that?
Do what?
Wash one hand with the other, without any soap or water. Some things you can't wash away, Miss Emma. Like murder.
All these telegrams and letters. Have you ever seen so many?
Lizzie Borden is a celebrity, Reverend Jeff. You will have to remember that.
I'm not likely to forget.
Is there any sign of him? Not yet. Maybe we should have met her at the courthouse? Too many people. Mr. Jennings said it would be better if we waited here.
He put up a masterful defense.
When you come right down to it, all they had against Miss Borden was circumstantial evidence. May have been easier if the killer had robbed the house. That way she would have never been suspected. The important thing is that she's free and found not guilty.
Hasn't been easy for Emma either.
She's held up amazingly. Sometimes people find a reservoir of strength during trying times.
I'm afraid she always stood in the shadow of Lizzie, younger sister and all.
And Lizzie has such a strong personality. I think I may do an article on the two of them. Loving sisters, standing together, that sort of thing.
I suppose such articles will go on forever.
Unavoidable, the public has a thirst for sensationalism.
More's the pity.
I'm certain there will be some who won't approve of the not guilty verdict.
Some people are vindictive. However, Lizzie and Emma can't waste time with people like them.
I hope there won't be any unpleasantness. People forget quickly. In time, Fall River will forget too.
Perhaps.
It'll seem strange for Lizzie coming back here.
We must do what we can to bring things back to normal. She needs us. She's been through an awful time.
How she's held up all these months is beyond me. I would have had a nervous breakdown.
I wonder if they'll ever find the real killer.
I'm sure they will. And when they do, they'll owe Lizzie a public apology. They've hunted her like a Salem witch.
But they couldn't convince the jury.
Luckily.
Would anyone like some tea?
None for me, Emma. Thank you.
No.
I don't know what to do without Bridget. I'm at a loss. I didn't realize how much I depended on her.
I believe she could have stayed until Lizzie got settled in.
She was convinced she would never forgive her.
That's not true. Lizzie has a most forgiving nature.
Anyway, she's gone. Took the early train to Boston. I'll miss her. That's what the law is, a mass of technicalities. This morning's mail.
Yes, all expressing the hope that she'll be acquitted.
Aw.
Well, there are the one or two hateful letters.
Unsigned, naturally.
Naturally.
I've grown weary of answering the mail. Lizzie can deal with this batch when she gets home herself.
I suppose she'll plan a long holiday.
You think she'll travel, Emma?
I know it's never second guess my sister.
They're inside waiting for you, Miss Borden.
I'm hurrying.
They're here.
We must try not to mention the ordeal.
That won't be easy, Aaron.
Everyone, she's home safe.
Emma! Welcome home, Lizzie.
Welcome home.
You've been such a source of strength, Aaron, such a friend. I don't think I would have ever been able to do it without your support.
Oh, Lizzie, we miss
Oh,
you
I
so.
missed you too.
Here, you better sit down. You must be exhausted.
Oh, I am completely. I can't believe I'm home. You don't know how many nights I've spent tossing in my cot, wondering if I would ever see this place again.
We must try not to think about it.
You mustn't spare my feelings, Aaron. I don't think I'll ever be able to put this nightmare out of my mind.
Oh, Lizzie, you must try.
These things, they take time.
You've been most kind, Miss Robsart. I've read every word you've ever written. I shall never be able to properly thank you either.
Your acquittal is my thanks.
Nor you, Mr. Jennings.
Well, we owe a great deal to Bridget. If she hadn't come forth and confessed her part of the food poisoning.
Where is Bridget? Something wrong?
She's gone, Lizzie.
Gone?
Took the early train to Boston.
But why?
She was convinced you would never forgive her.
Where in Boston? Did she leave an address?
No, nothing.
Poor Bridget.
Oh, hey, the real question is, will they ever find the man you heard arguing with your father?
I pray so. We must let her rest.
Would you mind terribly? I'm sure I'll be myself in a couple of days.
We just wanted to be here for a moment when you came home.
Say welcome.
I appreciate that so very much. All I seem to hear are the words the clerk said to the jury. I can't get them out of my head. To each count of indictment, which Lizzie Andrew Borden, the prisoner at the bar, has heretofore pleaded and said, thereof, she is not guilty. It's such archaic wording. One would think Massachusetts was medieval England.
I think we should allow Miss Borden some privacy.
You're quite right.
There are some matters I must speak to you about, Miss Borden, but hey, they can wait.
Thank you, Mr. Jennings.
Come along, Alice, Miss Robsart.
A victory, a total victory, Miss Borden, nothing less.
Come along, come along.
It is a wonderful feeling to know one has friends.
Would you like anything to eat?
No, I'll get Bridget to make me something. Oh, I forgot.
There's no one here but the two of us, Lizzie. We're alone.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Don't you know?
If I did, I wouldn't ask. Sit beside me.
No,
Why not?
I don't want to.
Emma, these past few months you've acted so strangely.
Have I?
I owe you so much. Your testimony was the key factor in our defense. Mr. Jennings said we would have been lost without it. You were so wonderful on the stand. You never wavered.
I felt I owed you that.
Owed me? You told the truth, that's all.
Did I?
Yes, of course you did. You heard someone arguing with Father that awful morning.
No, Lizzie, I did not.
What are you saying?
I made up that story.
No, you didn't. I heard many people arguing with Father.
So have I, but I didn't hear anyone that morning. Don't you see? I made it up. I lied.
Oh, Emma, then I owe you even more than I thought. You lied to help me. You lied because you knew I was innocent in your heart.
No, Lizzie. Do you remember when we were kids and we used to hide things in the space, in the clock? I found the axe the day of the murder.
And you think I did it? There was no blood on my dress.
You changed your dress between the time you sent Bridget for help and it arrived. Bridget didn't notice.
You have changed.
Yes, I'm no longer innocent about life. I never want to see or hear from you again. You can have all the money in this house, too.
This house! I'll sell it!
No, you won't. You'll go on living in this house, only to prove to Fall River you have nothing to hide. Isn't it funny the way things work out? I've always loved this house, but I'm leaving it. You've always hated it, but it will become your prison.
You can say these things to me and mean them.
Mrs. Churchill said I'd become like you. Cold and hard. I'll never forgive you for that, Lizzie. I'm not taking anything with me. I'm going to Aunt Benny's.
You lied because you knew I was innocent.
I lied because I knew you were guilty and I had to save you. Goodbye, Lizzie.
Emma! Emma, don't leave me. I'm frightened. Emma? Each count of indictment, which Lizzie Andrew Borden, the prisoner at the bar, if she is guilty, you are to say so. And if she is not guilty, you are to say so and no more. Good men and true, stand fast and hearken to your evidence.
Thank you.